Hello, Paul here for WhisperCool Wine Cellar Cooling Units. In this video, I'm going to talk about WhisperCool's entry-level cooling unit, the XLT. We'll talk about the features and benefits of this series. As always, WhisperCool recommends that you consult a wine cellar professional for specific advice on the best practices for wine cellaring. The XLT series is made up of 5 cooling units to cool cellars from 300 to 2,000 cubic feet. The XLT is WhisperCool's most economical cooling unit, so it's great for cellar enthusiasts who are on a budget but who want to experience WhisperCool performance and have access to our great customer service. The XLT has a solid, durable housing design and a textured finish that resists fingerprints, rust, nicks, and scratches. The bronze finish will blend well with the racking in your cellar. Because the XLT mounts through the wall, you will see it in the cellar, so it's been designed to add to the aesthetic qualities of your cellar rather than detract from it. The XLT is a self-contained cooling unit. This means that both the evaporator and the condenser are located together in this one unit, and that has some advantages. First of all, the installation is very simple, and you don't need a licensed HVAC technician to install it for you. You may be able to install the unit yourself, or an experienced handyman will be able to install it for you. And because self-contained systems don't have a line set connecting the evaporator and condenser like a split system, you won't have to create a path through your home to connect 2 separate units. Self-contained cooling units offer very simple maintenance. Simply vacuum the coils every 3 months to keep the air moving properly through the system. Your owner's manual will walk you through this process. The XLT mounts through the wall of your wine cellar. It is designed to mount between the existing wall studs, blowing cold air into the cellar side and exhausting the heat that is absorbed from the cellar on the exhaust side. The advantage to this is that there is minimal modification to your existing wall structure. The rear flange mounts directly to the wall, so you don't need to build a support shelf. That will save you some time and money. Once your hole is cut and framed, you just mount the unit, plug it in, turn it on, and the XLT starts cooling right away. The XLT has what we call a 30-degree temperature differential. So, to cool your wine cellar to 55 degrees, the area it is exhausting to should not exceed 85 degrees. Because the outside temperature in many areas exceeds 85 degrees for extended periods of time during the year, the XLT is recommended for interior wall installations. All cooling units will generate some noise and exhaust heat. Because you'll be installing the XLT through an interior wall, you want to make sure that the rear of the unit faces an area where fan noise and exhaust heat are acceptable. A utility room or other non-living area is usually best. If your cellar is located in a position in the home where you simply cannot have exhaust heat or fan noise in any of the adjacent areas, we recommend that you install a split system or a ducted system. The XLT can be ducted, but only on the exhaust side. If you choose this option, you will still want to make sure that you don't run air conditioning duct through your living room or hallway. For temperature control, the XLT uses a liquid temperature probe to measure the temperature of the wine rather than the temperature of the air in the cellar. This has a few great benefits. First, the temperature of the wine is more accurately controlled. In addition, the unit is allowed to run for longer periods of time. This reduces starts and stops and extends the overall life of the cooling unit. All cooling units generate some moisture. The XLT has a condensate evaporator that dissipates this moisture. In areas of high humidity, where more moisture is produced than can be dissipated, the excess moisture is removed through the drain line. The drain line is a critical component of the system, and it must be connected from the point of installation. The XLT also has some optional accessories. This is the exhaust air ducting kit. It lets you redirect noise and heat from the exhaust side of the unit up to 25 feet away. Next, we have the exterior housing. If you do live in an area where you can install the XLT through an exterior wall, you will need to use this to protect the exposed side of the unit from weather and the elements. The XLT has a 2-year warranty on parts and labor and a 5-year warranty on the compressor only. There are 2 things that can void your warranty: modifying the unit without permission from WhisperCool and not connecting the drain line from the point of installation. Well, thanks for joining me to learn about the features and benefits of the XLT system. Please watch our other instructional videos for more information on wine cellar cooling. Thanks, and see you next time.